Hey everybody, it's Mike over here at Growtopia, and what a great, beautiful day it is to be alive. It is January 21st of 2025. We got a new president. Who knows where things are going to go, but what we got to really focus on is where we're going to grow. And where we got to grow is by growing our crops. Now you could have a look on one side, you could be on the other side. I don't care which side you're on. As long as you're on the side on growing your crops and sustaining your future. And also saving a lot of money in the process. Now Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday is the days that I water, I check on my plants, and I see what's growing on in the nursery as we're getting ready for what may be a beautiful season. And so far, things are looking really up. Now, if it comes down to the 100-pound tomato and the hillbilly, nothing's going on over there. But, hey, I'm waiting till February, and then they're getting reseeded, and we're going to play that game with that. But that's not the reason for today's video. Today's video is just the update and showing of what's growing on in the nursery, and we got things growing on, which is why I wanted to do the video. So now the first thing I'm going to take a look at is my handy dandy Bible. Bible, diary, book. Keep track of everything that goes on in your nursery, in your growing, to keep track of things that are growing on, so that next season you can grow back to it, go back to it, or grow back to it, either way you want to look at it, and see exactly what's going on. So we are going to go down the laundry list here. Now, I already looked at the tomatoes and I already saw the tomatoes that aren't growing or still not growing. So like I said, it's either a bad batch of seeds, bad seeds, everybody else is growing, seeds that are fresh, seeds from last season that are fresh, and then new seeds, so on and so forth. On Tuesday, what I do is I turn the fans on high speed and I blow the shit out of my plants, which I'll show you now. I unplug them from their charging so that basically the fans will die, the battery will die in the fan because they're rechargeable, and that will stop the wind. And I do that once a week on random days. It doesn't happen to be on every Tuesday. It could be Monday, it could be Saturday, it could be Sunday. It's random days. Basically, what I'm trying to do is reflect natural weather events in here. And by doing that, it makes the plant a lot stronger so that when it eventually goes outside, it will be good. Or if it's sitting in here for the next couple months, it doesn't get all floppy. Because the last thing you want is a floppy plant. You don't want anything floppy. Like I looked at my yellow brandy wine, nothing. Bicolor cherry, nothing. Artichoke green globe, nothing's growing on in there. First thing on the list is shelf 14, the basils. I took a little peek inside. I didn't even open the lid, and I got something growing on in the basils, which is great. So I got to update the list. So let's get to that planter. Basil, 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 basil. Where did I put you? All right. Water to go down. So far with the basils, as you guys can see, and I'm going to bring you a little closer, you guys can actually see that majority of these basils have actually sprouted. I would say, honestly, all of them have sprouted. You got our sweet basil, our cinnamon basil, our Italian large leaf basils that are here, another sweet, a Thai basil, a purple basil, you can see how purple the leaves are, another Italian, another Italian, another Italian. We got a purple back here that's coming up, another purple back here, another Thai, and another sweet. That's nice. All of them have germination basically almost at the exact same time, which is a nice thing to see. They will get the dome back on. They will get the thermometer, obviously keeping the tray at the temperature that it needs to be at. But that means that where I set that tray at that temperature with the proper lighting that I chose, I got great success. And that's a solid, perfect success tray. All right. We have 5 out of 5 large Italian basils. We have 3 purple basils. We got 2 cinnamon basils that took off, 2 out of 2. And we got 2 out of 2 for Thai basil. For sweet basil, we got 3 out of 3. Oh, oregano, which is not on this tray, but it's on one of the next trays, which is great. Now, by the looks of everybody, I'm not going to go down that rabbit hole of trying to add more water. They're definitely moist under the dome. They stay nice and moist. I'm not going to go down and start adding some more water. I want to leave them where they are at their state of growing. And like I said, Thursday's the next day of coming around. So I'm just going to grab the thermometer, slip it in where it goes, put the cover on top, and we're going to move on to the next planter. And let's do it. Oklahoma. On, go down. Down, go down. Down, go home. Alright, our next tray of mysterious plants from the same shelf, 14. What do we got growing on in here? I see a little bit of life down there. Some life over there, some life over there. Some life over here. A little life down there, a little life down there, a little life over here. And I'm going to show you guys little life. So what do I mean by little life? Well, here is the oregano. I hope you guys can see it. It's hard with the phone, holding it the other way, but here is some green down there for the oregano. The parsley's got some green. Nothing yet on the celery. Peppermint, nothing yet. Celery, I don't see anything yet. Sometimes they take a little bit longer. We got another thyme German. Another thyme German down there. Little rosemary leaf down there. Pretty cool, pretty cool. And a sage. Just about see the sage seeds. I hope you guys can see it. I know it's horrible with the phone facing that way, but I see it. That's all that really matters, right? So now I'm going to go to that tray with the Italian oregano. And for the Italian oregano, it's 2 out of 2. Germination. The German thyme, we have 2 out of 2. Awesome success. For rosemary, I see 1. The other one doesn't look like anything's coming out, so I'm just going to put that as a 1. And then when the second one surfaces, I'll add in that date as well. For the Italian parsley, I'm seeing 1 of them so far. For the peppermint, I see nothing. Celery, nothing yet. The sage, I have 3 sages on here. They must have went into another tray, unless I wrote that down wrong. Put 1 for now. This tray's done. Doesn't need any more water like the last one. Dome goes back on top. Back to where it was. Till the next stage of growth. Okay. Kind of funny how I wrote 3 sages when I originally had the plan of planting 1. So obviously that was a misprint on my end. So obviously it's a 1 of 1 for the sage, which is great. Now as we go over here, we got other stuff growing on. And what we got here is, I laugh at other people who have told me, well, you know, you're going to need this whole fancy setup. Yeah. To grow in patience. And you're going to have patience to grow them. Well, about that. So we're going to start off with the Galler. We got the white Galler. We got the yellow Western. The yellow, not yellow Western, but the Yeller Western. We got nothing growing on in here. Oh, wait. Look at this little guy down there. The Inrincia, purple. One little guy down there. How about the one next to him? Anything there? Nope. But down here in the impatience land, look at these little guys right down there. And we got some impatience down there. So, that's pretty cool. Alright. So, we got 1 of 1 for the Yarrow white. We got 1 of 1 for the Western white. For the Inrincia. Just want to take another gander. In case I miss one. I see 1 out of 2. Summer Savory. Nothing yet. Lavender. Nothing on lavender. St. John's Wort. Nothing yet. Marigolds. Nothing yet. Alright. How did I miss Impatience? No way in hell I missed the Impatience on here. In front of my face. Impatience, I would say 2 out of 3. So just do put 2 of them on there. Okay, cool. Those guys are done. We're going to move on to our next set of trays. Our next set of trays are going to be coming from shelf 17, which is our brassicas. We went over our herbs. They're all looking awesome. Our first tray of herbs, Jesus. The first tray of things falling down. Oh, come on. The first tray of brassicas. And what do we have growing on in here? Now, all this stuff was planted on the 19th of January of 2025. And so far we got some good growth growing on in here. So what we have here, we have the golden green cabbage. We got some life down there. Another green cabbage. Another green cabbage. Got some life in there. These are planted in straight rows. We have the red cabbage. Another red cabbage. And another red cabbage. And then the Copenhagen. And we got one Copenhagen in here. We got another one that's about to start as well. And after that, that's it. So let's update this. Okay. So we got the cabbage tray. The Cabbage Patch Kids. So for the green cabbage, we got 1, 2, 3. For the red cabbage, we got 1, 2, 3. And for Copenhagen, I see one down there. What do we got here? I'd say 2. I see a little one coming right out of the dirt, so that's 2 for Copenhagen. They're going to need a little bit of water, so we'll add some water to them. Alright, our next tray, our lovely brassicas here. I see some white cauliflower. I see some purple cauliflower in there. Another purple cauliflower. We have a rhubarb victory. Got another rhubarb down there. And another rhubarb. Nice, straight across the row. Love to see it that way. Then we have a broccoli wartharm, which is down there. And nothing on these guys. Okay. So white cauliflower, got one. White cauliflower, we got one. Purple cauliflower. Oh, wait. I don't know if I said it, but I see 2 of them. I see 2 purple cauliflowers. Hold the press. Rhubarb victory. 1, 2, 3. 3 out of 3. Awesome. Good job, guys. Broccoli romanus. I got 1. See 1 so far. And broccoli wartham, I see 1 so far. Cool. You guys look like you need a little pinch of water. Now, why did the other ones didn't need water and these ones do? Sometimes this is how things run. That's why you always want to pick certain days of the week on when you go out or even look into, make sure your plants have the water that they need. The worst thing to do is assume they don't need watering. And then when they do, well, usually it's too late, and you're trying to fight by getting them the water they need, but at that point, it's a little too late. And now, they're going either into a dormant state, or they died off, and now you're kicking yourself in the ass. So, always set yourself up a good game plan. That's why I like Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. Sunday's optional, depending on what type of plant it is. I got a lot of open tray plants that don't have the lids on them, so they kind of need a little bit more attention. And for our last brassica tray, it's probably the one I really should have started off with, but that's fine. what do we got growing on in here? Also, this is going to need watering as well. Okay. Grab you guys again, and hopefully you guys can see. For bok choy, we got one. I could see one in there as well. That's two. That's three. And we got four. So 4 bok choy. Mashiti on the toilet. I can't even say it right. Machete. 1, 2, 3. That's it. See 3. And then Brussels sprouts. Look at these ones. Look at the Brussels sprouts sprouting. Now we got 2 different kinds. Now this was a Swiss chard over here that's got nothing, but we got 2 cats. 1 cat is sprouted. We got 2 red Brussels sprouts, and they have sprouted as well. Okay. So for bok choy, 1, 2, 3, 4. Machete. 1, 2, 3. Yep. Swiss chard rainbow, nothing yet. Cat Brussels sprouts. Just 1. Red Brussels sprouts. Got a nice 2 out of 2. Not bad, right? Add a little bit of water to these guys. Put this cover on it for now. Go over to the section that it's in, put the thermometer in, put the cover back on, and that's it. Celery. It's got some new leaf in it. Doing pretty good. And my yellow plum is slowly migrating through the top. Other than that, guys, this is Mike over here at Growtopia. Like, subscribe, share with your friends and family. I hope you guys got something out of this. I hope you guys got some motivation to take things to the next level and step up your possibility of having a nice, beautiful, sustainable future by growing your own crops indoors, then into a greenhouse, then out to a field, or any way that you're able to grow your own greens. Anyway, guys, this is Mike over here at Growtopia. Have a wonderful rest of your week. Later.